Hey guys, first episode of Clash of Lords 2. So, there are a few differences. I'm about to go through just cycling real quickly. It's Clash of Lords 2, you gotta do these things every now and then. Difference between so if you would like to play this game how I'm doing it right now, but like keyboard and mouse, because this is essentially what's going on, I'm able to do that. You have to first get the emulator called Game Loop right here that allows you to do that. Let me go ahead and just make this Game Loop a bit bigger. And I could just make it the size of this works, but it's not gonna really solve the problem. Well, this solves the problem. Alright, anyways, here we go. So that's the emulator. Congratulations, 781, nice. Later. What you see there is my base. I like to keep it in this version, like these sort of castles, because it's more efficient in my eyes. There's so much shit to go through, typically. Block. Pick rewards. I don't even know how that game loop works, honestly. Support your favorite country. Ooh. They're playing right now. Oh no, they're going to play. I'm gonna go Argentina. Bye? Bro, it's crazy. Results. Found a way to make money off an event that they have no business being part of. Hey man, they found a way to do it. I like this jumping along. Signing every day. It's one of the things I don't like about Clash of Lords 2. The sign-in thing is just, it's a bit ridiculous. You have to go through like a list of things. Buy jewels before. I'm not gonna buy anything. Claim. Right here. It's just a list of things that you gotta go through. And if you don't go through them, you typically lose out on a lot of things. Because sometimes not going through them causes you to enter. Ooh, I got nothing for this. Deluxe goodie bag. Equal limited to charge me. Already did that. Alchemy Frenzy. Reward your newest project. Whoa. Nope. game, our newest project missions. Already did that. You gotta keep an eye on. There's just so much. Egg Smash, Trevor Show, Treasure Trail, December. You have not met, so you have to buy, right? I think, or spend. Treasure. Social media code. Lucky spend and win big. Buy, spend, win. Treasure. Campers of treasures. Okay, see what else. The wishing tree, this one's not bad. Am I really all the way here? Nah, I'm not. There's no way. 0 points, that makes more sense. What is this one? But what is it though? Who is it? Which character? Can't tell. Boop. Usually you gotta go through these to really get a sense of things. Whoa, what was this? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm like... Sometimes they're really good, like things that'll give you more jewels if you trade in jewels that you have. You know, obviously it's a whole scheme to make you like, oh, I got all this jewel, let me put more money in the game, right? But it works because it's around. It made the trucker work. Claim. They give speeding. No, that's good. Let's pick up everything. Claim all. Still a shit ton. Still in the orb. That's good. Haven't kicked me out. Alright, let's get to business. So, essentially what's going on is you've got, I like to build, like, I think that I'm a big defense strategy focused individual. So I build around a lot of, so basically I'm very strategic about everything that I place on the platform. I played this game before on Android, Amazon. However, it didn't turn out well. Amazon had to lose whatever, it's not beta, whatever it's now, meta, and so the ID of the older one got lost. So I had to basically make a new account. But this one is basically all the learned mistakes from the very first account. Some of the mistakes are obviously not to buy certain things. Some defensive buildings are just an absolute waste of time. And what do you mean by waste of time? I mean literally. So for example, if you have, for great example, air defenses versus reapers, right? Air defenses can only hit things that are flying in the air. They can do nothing against ground targets. Reapers hit both things that are in the air and things that are on the ground. But guess what? They also do more damage, right? So in the long term, we might as well just focus on air defenses. I mean on reapers. So you fill your ship, you fill the entire base of reapers. You don't need air defenses, so it's a waste. Similar thing, Irma guards, right? These they have AOE, but it's more along the line of hitting multiple targets at once. It's a line of single targets, not truly AoE. Whereas this truly is AoE. And the health of this compared to this has much more health and packs more damage in a wider, and it actually has a larger footprint in terms of actual damage. It covers more ground assets and air assets. So this is kind of waste. Even when you look at how it is in the long term, this is so much more of a better platform. So you just basically don't get Irma guards, do not get magic towers. It's not worth it. I mean, do not get Irma guard, do not get air defense. It's not worth it. Another one, mortars. Right? Mortars are essentially, it's better. One, there's a circle around it, right? Which it can't hit once the targets are too close. They're slow to shoot and land on the target, and they can only do ground attacks. So basically, they are a shittier version of air defenses, right? But don't, because they can't hit. That's essentially what's going on. So don't get them. So you might be like, well, you're not making any sense. You've got two right here. Well, that's because whenever you start the game, you are forced to put down a defense platform, and the first defense platform that you're forced to place down typically is a mortar. You have to put the mortar down, otherwise the game won't allow you to start playing. So that's why I have two, because of symmetrical reasons, to keep things evened out. But other than that, it would essentially be around here in the middle somewhere, but it would just be very janky and it wouldn't make any sense, because look at this, it's completely out of place. It's not really doing anything. Even if I put it here, it's still a problem, right? It's better to be, you're better off having two of an item than just one, because then it's like it fucks with the symmetry of things. And the more symmetrical your base is, already you get a subconscious point in terms of defense, because it just makes it that much harder to find a weak spot to drop enemy hero targets and destroy your asset. The other thing that also was already there essentially were cannons. When the game starts, you get cannons automatically. So that's what these are. They're like, couldn't do anything about them. They were already in the game on a very basic thing that you have. So again, if I could, I wouldn't have placed any of them down, but that's what's if I could, I would have just taken Reapers instead of cannons. Because to me, Reapers are a much better version of cannons than cannons will ever be. But that's not the case. And then walls have no weaknesses whatsoever. Walls are overwhelmingly a good thing. You want as many walls as possible. Make them strong, really strong, because let's say you want your targets to only come to your base in one way. Well, you can completely hard block. And I do not believe in the single line of wall or the double line of wall. I believe in the as many walls as possible. Right? That just makes it that much harder. For example, why would a target try to break through here when they can go around here and hit? It's gonna take it because it's an efficient thing. It's which is going to take longer, breaking through here or going through here. And if you understand that as a player that's building your base, then you can control the AI to make them go into a place. So let's say we took all these walls, you max them out as possible, and we put them around this section. Right? We want the sides to be as powerful as possible. Then what essentially happens is, even if he puts them on the side, the targets are going to be forced to essentially walk around to the middle and get tanked, drained by the front two dudes up here, and have the back line be protected. And a similar thing, they'll be forced to go to the front. It's the same thing. But if you only have one or two lines that are connected or slightly connected, well, they'll just break one through one, because it's like, it's not a waste. Right? So you want that. You want your walls to be as tough as possible, and you want to stack them up. The more of them, the less you discourage. The more you discourage the NPCs, but also That way discourage the actual player. And then last but not least, outro. This is probably the most valuable outside of this upcoming thing, Defense Ministry. This is probably the most valuable defense turret, whatever, that you could have on your base. You want this thing to be covering as much ground as possible, because just read this. I have maxed out. Increased damage by 100% and damage reduction by 80%. Damage reduction 80%, bro. Right? So if, let's say, the range increases even more and it's like up here, then I could take all these walls and get them buffed, make them extremely hard to break through, forcing everyone to come to the middle. Right? So, like I said, stay away from cannons, mortars, air defenses, and Irma Guard. They're a waste. Reapers do what air defenses do much better, and what cannons do much better at a much further distance, further range. It's not worth it. And not to mention magic towers. They do what Irma Guards and Molars do at a much longer range. Well, not so much range, but much quicker pace, and do more damage over a longer range. You're just not worth it. Whereas these two, the Bastion and Victor's, nothing wrong with them. These are perfect for melting heroes. There's nothing you can do about this one. Same thing with the Bastion, really good. Put out more heroes to come and help in the fight. Nothing wrong with it. Sniper towers, another great option. There's nothing wrong with these. They have a lot of health. They can soak up a lot of damage. Essentially are like walls, right? You want these things. And the walls, again, best things you can put. Then last but not least, you got resources. most of the goal that you're going to do or get is going to be either AFK or when you raid someone else. It's not going to come from your own gold mine. Let's be real, right? There's a reason why you got raid resource rates. Most of the gold is not going to call from you. So you might say again, why do you have yours right here? Again, same thing as this. Is just, it was already in the game. I just had to put them down somewhere. And you can't remove items. Last time I checked, right? You can't just remove an item that you do not like. Do I have these things? I'm like, what? Wait, I do. Lost Prophet, I do have this. Well, you can't just remove certain things. I have this. Happy holidays. I do not have any effects. Do I though? 5,000? Is this worth? I have way more than 5,000. But do I want to do that? We'll see. But yeah, so that's essentially what it is. So these 6 items are the bane of it. Because think about it, right? Let's say I remove this and I got myself a Reaper, another Reaper. That's way better, right? Or let's say I remove this and I got myself another Reaper right here, right? Let's say there were 6 Reapers, 2 right here. That's way better. This is a waste. Might as well just get a Reaper right here. Think about that, because then this covers all of this, right? You know, this the massive difference. So this is a pain in the ass, an absolute pain in the ass, right? That's what I'm saying. And then the gold thing, again, you are forced automatically when you start a game. This thing's there. You cannot change it. It's already here, right? Just think about these two. If I just swap this one out for a Reaper, it's a massive buff. Like, let's look at level 13 Reaper damage, 216, attack range 280. Okay, this is okay, 993. Not bad, but this is really slow. Like, the speed is just ridiculous. Napalm ball. Boulders can blow away groups closely packed enemies, but one shot. Sharpener, level 31. They want these things. I mean, there's a way they've kind of like helped these assets, these things in a way. Slaughter. Ooh. In a way they've helped these things, you know, by giving them that little buff to make everyone kind of like useful, if you will. But some things are just not that useful. Alright, let's go look at Adam. Looks like a pretty cool guy. Alright, some people see they're getting it. Some players are getting it. Alright, put a shit ton of walls between the most powerful things that you own, and that's it. Alright, see? Yeah. Like this around that. This makes all of these extremely hard. Metalize. Holy shit. Increase skill damage reduction by 75%. Dude, if I could take this along with what I already have from Woven Fiend, that's massive. This one's locked. Skill locked. Right? Massive. Citadel. Increase damage reduction by 65%. Right? So if you have something like this, it's a big deal. It's a big deal in terms of just preventing things from, you know, killing you. Look at this. Okay, Arcane Caster. Foxy. What is he again? I'm glad top players are using her. That means that she's worth it. Incident, I've heard she's crazy good. This guy has all kind of, he has all women. This dude, Bull Ranger. It's Varys in the new game, basically. But yeah, you notice that you got also these items, these things that are closer to, see, and you can tell the more valuable his things are, the closer he'll put them to the base. See, then magic towers, then sniper towers. Right? These cannon shit, they're not that useful. Look, Irma guards. Like, what is it the Irma guard provides? It's so good. Damage reduction 60. Okay, that's not bad. But 60 is really low. Conceal on the ground. Actually. Paralysis for 10 seconds? That's a lot. This thing takes, is it me or is Ermengarde takes quite a bit of this space now? This looks like it takes a lot more space than I remember. Yeah. I can't wait till I get my Guardian statue. But yeah, look at this. Focus. Increase damage reduction by 60%, attack rate by 35%. That's massive. Right, fallout and crystal infusion and affected by cannot be mitigated. Iceborne. Saphrex, right. That is interesting. Oh, that's just so yep. So that's essentially what's in a nutshell, right? Alright, I'm gonna stop here. Come back for episode 2 another day. Peace.